This is more to your needs.
I prefer this.
Won't wear well. Country folk have to think more on the practical.
I'll take the blue.
It will be a mistake.
I believe it's customary to let the buyer do the choosing, Mrs. Olson. That's quite all right.
It's going to look right smart on you, Mrs. Ingalls.
This wasn't the first time Olson bullied Caroline's family. Olson was a well-known wealthy merchant in town. Back when Caroline's daughters Mary and Laura started school, they were mocked as country girls by Olson's daughter Nellie.
Country girls.
When Laura honestly admitted she couldn't read, Nellie attacked again, laughing that she didn't even know what a blackboard was. Laura tasted bullying for the first time. She complained to her parents, wanting to solve it with her fists, but her mother taught her to respond to cruelty with kindness. To encourage them, their father took out some money, letting them buy their own writing slate. The next day, the sisters walked into Nellie's family store. There they met the bully's mother, Mrs. Olson. The Olson family's meanness ran in the blood. The sisters had just enough for a slate and paper, but were 1 penny short for a pencil. Nellie exposed their embarrassment in front of everyone.
Well, if you weren't planning on buying a pencil, I imagine you're a little short. You just take it along with you anyhow and tell your pa to pay me the next time he comes into town.
No, sir. Cash on the barrel. Pa makes that a strict rule.
The sisters had to give up. Finally, Mary decided to use her Christmas savings she'd kept for so long, buying 1 pencil for both of them to share. But Nellie pushed even harder. Laura couldn't take it anymore and threw a punch. She shoved Nellie to the ground. Afterwards, she confessed to her father on her own. Surprisingly, this time her father chose to understand. Their mother Caroline, to make ends meet, brought eggs from their farm to sell at the store. Mrs. Olson claimed brown eggs weren't worth as much as white ones, and cut the price by 4 cents. But Caroline saw it with her own eyes. Mrs. Olson turned around and sold those brown eggs at white egg prices to someone else. She had been cheated. Later, Caroline brought eggs to the store and told Mrs. Olson the brown eggs had already been sold at a higher price to the mill workers. Mrs. Olson instantly lost her cheap supply. To keep the business, she gave in, agreeing to buy all eggs at the normal price. With the egg money, their mother picked out an expensive piece of blue fabric. This was a silent declaration of war against Mrs. Olson's belief that country folks only deserved rough cloth. But on the way home, she already regretted it. That night, the light stayed on until dawn. Mrs. Olson stayed up all night, sewing 2 brand new blue dresses for her daughters. They became the girls' armor for the school visitors' day.